Hi, my name's Sam. I'll be joined today by this man right here, Connor Snow.
We're going to be talking about question 7,
which is basically our final evaluation about what we've been doing over the course. Since our preliminary task, we've gone through every piece of work we need to, which is involving the processes of building the film to end with. So, we didn't really have experience, did we, to start with?
We used all new types of technology, even the cameras for start with. We've never used the cameras before.
Never.
All come with all like effects, so we didn't even know how to use focus pulls on them, or you could change the lighting of all the camera styles.
Basically we just got taught how to use them. We knew basically, point this way with the camera, you can shoot it, but we didn't know any techniques or shots or anything, so we learnt quite a lot. That one we used the crane shot for the bus, didn't we? We used the crane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we also have very different types of technology that we use, such as like Final Cut Pro, which is our editing process.
We were quite new to that.
We was completely new to that, because you can't get that on any other types of computer unless you pay for it.
Well,
so
Apple Macs we were quite new to as well, weren't we?
Even that as such,
yeah. So, we didn't know types of codes and conventions that were involved in horror. Obviously we knew what horror was, we've seen horror films. We didn't realise that there was types of codes and conventions. We just thought that most horrors were pretty similar. Basically, we learned about mise-en-scène, which is to do with costumes, makeup, hair, props, and we did use props and costume.
And location.
And location as well, which is also involved. We had the opportunity to challenge the codes and conventions used, didn't we?
We used more of a younger main actor as the person who was trying to find his sister in our film.
The protagonist.
Yeah, the protagonist
was younger, and the antagonist was younger as well.
Usually more portrayed in horror films, it's usually the father that's chasing after the dead daughter, as in such as film, but instead we use more of a teenager, so it could relate to us more and play on our fears as such, because it's more relatable.
In films like, Drag Me to Hell, the character is female, she's in distress of the supernatural, and she's being tormented, and it's quite similar, although we have used a male character, and he is a lot younger, and we just thought it would be more suitable for our audience, because it's a 15, and we just wanted to range it to our age. Just because we could communicate with them more and ask them for feedback and things like that, so that went well. That was all kind of new to us, like trying to get media out there and asking people for opinions on it, and it did help a lot. While we were in the process of making the film, we did use Final Cut Pro, which was editing software that was available to us, and our main editor was Callum, and he's not here at the moment, it's just me and Connor, but he did do a lot of the editing. He found it easy as he went along, and I did do a couple of editing pieces, as well as Snowy did. Snowy did the logo at the front, so that basically the starting titles, which is a man holding a bulb out and it's on fire.
And the flame moves.
What was that used on?
I think that was on a type of Final Cut Pro, but
that was more to do with editing with special effects, so we could use that just to brand ourselves as like not a little group to mess about with. We were just like the real deal with it.
Gotta look professional. We've also, in editing, we use very different types of editing. So we used fast-paced editing for when it was more action-thrilling, for the montage, so it builds up the more tension release, which can affect on the horror
montage,
genre.
We'd never heard of that before, had we? But we did use montage within our film, and we thought it was really effective because it's sort of short, fast-paced stuff that really builds suspense and tension. I thought it was really effective. I mean, personally, I've learnt a lot during the process of making the film and the whole media course. I've learnt how to use the camera, how to edit, how to upload the work on the camera that we've done, how to use Prezi, things like that. I mean, it's just been like a whole new experience, basically. What about you?
Well, I was sort of the same, but as I did media in GCSE, I knew how to do some of the camera shots and editing techniques, but from GCSE to A-level was a completely new thing. For instance, we didn't use Final Cut Pro, we used iMovie, which was a complete different change for us, as it was just so much better, and the features on Final Cut Pro were just a lot better, I guess.
I think that's about it. Hope you enjoy.